Hello, my lovely Scorpios. My name is the Champagne Unicorn, and this is Spiritually Guided Tarot. Today, I'll be taking a look at your love connection. I'll be seeing how you're feeling, what's in the mutual energy, and how your person is feeling towards the connection. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and simply leave what does not on the table for someone else to come and pick up. All right, the decks that I'll be using today have been pre-shuffled for the sake of time. All right, and last but not least, I do want to take a moment to acknowledge my lovely healing candles at the top of the table. I'm having a sale right now. With the code SUMMERTIME, you can get $5 off of your $20 purchase. So do check them out. They smell amazing and they're very soothing. I will leave the link and the promo code in the description box. All right, now that the preamble is out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in by inviting my spirit guides, my guardian angels, and my ancestors to please come into this space. Please provide me with the most accurate and precise messages for the Scorpio collective, for their love connection, for the month of September. Please surround myself and my viewers with the white light of protection as we dive into the tarot. Spirit, what do my lovely Scorpios need to know in terms of their love connection? And my lovely Scorpio, this can be in terms of, you know, someone that you're currently in a relationship with. And this can also be in terms of, you know, someone that you're not in a relationship with, but that you have on your mind and in your heart. All right, use your intuition to figure out who that is. And honestly, if you set the intention, you know, of this reading being about that person, it should resonate with your situation. All right, so right off the bat, I'm experiencing some throat chakra blockages. All right, and look at that, at the bottom of the deck, we've got healing. Just as I was about to say, it seems like there's going to be some healing in terms of communication. All right, give me a second. Let me take a sip of water. All right, first out on the table, we've got number 8, manifestation. All right, so I do know that we just came out of a new moon when we were supposed to set our intentions for the new lunar month. All right, so whatever intentions you set for the new moon, whatever seeds that you've planted, Spirit wants you to know that in terms of this love connection specifically, they will be coming into fruition. All right, next out, we've got number 14, moderation. All right, so moderation is all about some adjustments that are required in order to bring in your manifestations. All right, moderation is in terms of change in general. Okay, 1 and 4 is 5, and 5 in numerology is all about change. All right, so I definitely feel like there will be a change in the dynamics of this relationship, and I definitely feel like it's going to surround communication. All right, next out on the table, we've got number 2, patience. The dreadful P word. Even I hate this freaking word, but you know, it is going to require some patience. All right, patience in terms of communication, patience in terms of understanding. The situation in general will require for you to make certain adjustments. All right, maybe in terms of how you communicate. All right, but it is also going to require for you to be patient with yourself, with the other person involved, and just with things in general. Spirit, what else do my lovely Scorpios need to know about this love connection or the person that they have in mind? What do my lovely Scorpios need to know? Thank you, Spirit. First out on the table, we've got you are good enough. All right, I cannot stress this enough, my lovely Scorpio. You are good enough. Don't let anything or anyone from your past all right, who's treated you, you know, the way you did not deserve to be treated. Do not let that affect how you see yourself. Understand that you are good enough. Next out, we've got a new romantic cycle begins. All right, so understand that you are good enough for love is the immediate energy that I'm getting off of those two cards together. All right, and also a new romantic cycle will be beginning. All right, so if this is not in terms of someone that you're already in a relationship with, all right, then Spirit wants you to know that something will be, you know, beginning between you and this particular person. Next out, we've got luck is on your side. Luck is on your side, my lovely Scorpio. All right, so know that you are good enough. All right, have confidence in yourself because a new romantic cycle is beginning and luck is on your side. Next out, we've got the answers you need are coming. All right, the answers that you need are coming. I knew there was going to be some, you know, talk about communication in this reading, just because as soon as I started your video, my throat and my voice got really, really raspy. All right, so communication is definitely coming in towards you, my lovely Scorpio. Last but not least, we've got prosperity lies ahead. All right, I actually really love this for you guys. Okay, prosperity lies ahead, and I feel like this, since it is the last card, that is a general message. Okay, in terms of finances, prosperity lies ahead. In terms of this new romantic cycle that is beginning, understand that prosperity lies ahead. All right, luck is on your side. All right, so my lovely Scorpio, I'm going to go ahead and get all of the initial energies out on the table. Okay, disclaimer, if you do not resonate with what I have designated as your energy and you resonate more with the bottom portion, then go ahead and feel free to reverse the roles if necessary, as energy is fluid. Spirit, how does my lovely Scorpio feel in regards to this connection? Okay, so we're going to accept that one, and then we're going to turn these back over. Spirit, what else does, or not? Thank you, Spirit. Let me have one more, please. Thank you. All right, perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and get the mutual energy on the table. Spirit, what lies in the mutual energy of this connection for my lovely Scorpio and the person that they have in mind? All right. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. That it gets better. That Three of Swords is very ugly, opening up the mutual energy line. Spirit, let me have one more. Let me have one more for the mutual energy, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to look at how your person feels. Spirit, and I'm sensing some fear. All right. My voice, my throat chakra is just acting up. All right. This is in regards to your person. Yeah, they've got some truth to express. All right, something that they withheld from you. I'm feeling like this is in terms of something from the past. All right, Spirit, let me have one more. All right. All right, but they've definitely matured, I can tell you that. So if you've had any problems with this person in the past, just due to a lack of maturity, they've definitely done the soul searching that was required, all right, in order to, you know, grow up and be the person that, you know, you deserve for them to be. All right, that is a side message for someone out there. But with all of that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right in, and we're going to read the initial energies, and then I'll go ahead and clarify. So first out on the table, we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this is in terms of, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but I definitely feel like, you know, maybe in the past, okay, you were not willing to continue to work on this specific connection. All right. The Eight of Pentacles in the upright is all about, you know, being willing to put in the hard work, you know, focusing on yourself, perfecting your craft, but more so it's about hard work. All right. So I feel like because it's in the reverse and it's opening your position and it's directly next to you are good enough, I feel like you lost faith in this particular connection. All right. And it seems like, you know, essentially you gave up. All right. This could be you or your person. Remember, energy is fluid. Next out, we've got the King of Wands. All right. The King of Wands is all about, you know, being confident, being bold. All right. Being self-assured, you know, standing in leadership energy. Okay. I do know that this can also be seen as the unavailable lover. All right. But we will clarify further just to get some more information. Next out, we've got the Sun. Now, the Sun is all about, you know, happiness, emotional fulfillment. All right. It is about joy. Okay. Next out, we've got the Four of Swords. All right. The Four of Swords is all about healing. All right. Taking some time to think, separating yourself from a specific person or a group of people, maybe even a specific situation, just to do some healing. All right. To do some thinking. Okay. So I feel like in the past, you decided that all of the work that you were putting in, as opposed to how much you were getting out of this situation, it wasn't worth it. Like the risk outweighed the reward. And so therefore you decided to, you know, kind of just give up in terms of this connection. All right. I definitely feel like you decided to take the lead in terms of, you know, just finding your happiness. The King of Wands is also about, you know, having your sights set on something and then going after it. Okay, whatever it is that your heart desires. So with that being followed by the Sun card, this definitely lets me know that you gave up because you were not happy. You weren't happy with what you were getting out of it. You weren't happy with how you were being treated. And that's why Spirit wants you to know that you are good enough. All right. So it definitely looks like you gave up to pursue, you know, some type of emotional fulfillment and or happiness, and also to heal. All right. To heal from whatever it is that, you know, puts you in a position to make you want to give up in the first place. All right. So that's where you're currently at with the whole connection. All right. And it definitely seems like it's because of something that your person did. Okay. But we will get there. So in the mutual energy, we've got the Three of Swords. So this definitely lets me know, especially because it's directly clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, that yes, there was something that happened in the past in which broke both of your hearts, so to speak. All right. The Three of Swords is also about a painful separation and or loss. Okay. So when you walked away, my lovely Scorpio, it really kind of set fire underneath this person's ass. And it seems like you walked away specifically because of something that they were hiding from you, with the Moon card being that first card in their energy. All right. So next out in the mutual energy, oh my God, pay attention to the synchronicities. You could be seeing 303 or 333 at this time. If you have, do look up the meaning behind those angel numbers, because I promise there will be a resonation in those meanings in reference to this reading. All right. But next out, after the Three of Swords, we've got the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So I definitely feel like, see, it's a little conflicting because it shows that there was a separation. Okay, there was some type of heartbreak mutually. And I definitely feel like maybe because there was a third party situation involved. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is all about, a partnership. It's about, just things working out. Okay, and being that the Eight of Pentacles is in your energy in the reverse, that lets me know that something wasn't working out. You were not satisfied with what you were getting out of it. And it definitely seems like it was because there was something or someone else kind of preventing things from working out. Okay, next out, we've got the Knight of Swords. Now, this is something that both you and your person would like to talk about. Okay, both you and your person understand that in order to move forward at all, okay, there needs to be an honest conversation about what the fuck was going on. Okay, the Knight of Swords is all about clearing the air. Next, oh God, next out, we've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, so immediately what this tells me is, yes, there was some type of third-party situation involved in the mix, and that's why you decided to walk away. So in the mutual energy, both of you have, somewhat of a broken heart. Both of you are feeling this loss of the other one. All right, both of you are well aware that there was some type of third party. That could be a person, a job, family. It doesn't necessarily have to be, a relationship. Okay, nonetheless, both of you guys understand that that has to be cleared out in order to bring in any kind of happiness and in order to bring in any kind of new beginning or a rebirth in this connection. With this Knight of Wands over here, this definitely lets me know that somebody wasn't willing to commit. All right, since it's in the mutual energy, and it could be you or your person, okay, flip the roles if necessary, but I feel like it's in the mutual energy specifically just to enunciate what needs to be cleared out. All right, the fact that somebody wasn't willing to commit because of a third party situation. All right, in your person's energy, we've got the Moon. Now, like I said, this lets me know that, there was something being hidden beneath the surface that prevented you and your person from having a successful connection and or relationship. There was something that they weren't honest about. Okay, and they realize that in order to have any kind of chance with you, that they've got to come clean with this Ace of Swords. All right, the Ace of Swords is an epiphany, enlightenment. It's all about, truth coming to the surface. Okay, especially since we're transitioning from the Moon to the Ace of Swords. Okay, your person understands that in order to move forward, they have to come clean and express whatever it is that they hid from you. All right, next out, we've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, your person is hoping that with this expression of honesty, that you guys can begin again, that spark in this connection can be reignited. All right, these cards right here in the heart of the reading are directly clarifying moderation. Okay, so that symbolizes what needs to change in the connection in order to, have the desired outcome. All right, so what needs to be changed is someone was unavailable. All right, someone was not able to give the other one what they wanted out of the situation, predominantly because something was standing in the way with this Three of Pentacles. All right, your person feels as if, in order to move forward, they've got to come clean. They've got to truthfully express whatever it is that they were caught up in. They've got to clear the air in order to bring in the happiness and the emotional fulfillment back into this connection. All right, they need to change all of those aspects about the situation in order to have any kind of chance at a rebirth with you. All right, last but not least, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Not gender specific, but this does represent personal growth. All right, especially because it's directly clarifying the Knight of Wands. Knight energy is somewhat it's somewhat immature. Not as immature as page energy, all right? But to go from a knight to a queen is a significant amount of personal growth, all right? So I definitely feel like they've humbled themselves, all right? They've had some time to think and, you know, really figure out what it is that they want from this connection, all right? They've had time to focus on their stability, whether that's mental or financial, as there is a lot of growth around the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And also there is a huge ass treasure chest right next to her full of gold, okay? So I definitely feel like they have finally received the maturity, the wisdom. They finally, you know, humbled themselves and grown as a person. They've grown out of this Knight of Wands energy, this non-committal energy. All right, so that's awesome. Let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit, why is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse in my lovely Scorpio's energy? Thank you. Oh, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Thank you, Spirit. So the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, coming out to clarify the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You gave up because it simply was not fucking working. It wasn't working, and you weren't willing to deal with anybody putting you on the back burner in regards to another person, a job, a negative attachment, any, you know, however it resonates for your situation. You weren't willing to put up with it. Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands in my lovely Scorpio's energy? Thank you. All right, so the King of Wands is clarified by the Chariot in the reverse. All right, so this immediately lets me know that yes, someone was unavailable to pretty much give you whatever it is that you deserved out of the situation. All right, and it definitely left you feeling bruised in terms of your confidence. All right. But I feel like that's in the past. I definitely feel like that King of Wands is also in your energy to represent, like, you know, getting your confidence back. All right, what I'm hearing is Stella got her groove back. That's exactly what I'm hearing. All right, so that's a message for somebody out there. So the Chariot in the reverse to clarify the King of Wands. Yes, someone was unavailable. Someone was not able to reciprocate the amount of love, time, and energy that you were putting in. And so therefore, it stopped the connection from being able to move forward. All right. They weren't willing to change their ways. And so that prevented the connection from moving forward and overcoming any obstacles. It failed. All right. That's the energy that I'm getting from that. Next out, along with the Chariot in the reverse for the King of Wands, we've got the Three of Wands. All right. So my lovely Scorpio, there's not much water in this spread at all. All right, so you could be dealing with an air sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign. All right, but with the Three of Wands, I definitely feel as if even though, you know, you decided to withdraw your energy because it wasn't working out, because someone was unable to give you what you deserved, all right, even though that caused the connection not to move forward, I feel like you never stopped caring about this person. With that Three of Wands, that is all about waiting for your ships to come in. All right. So I feel like even though you took a step back, you were kind of low key waiting for your person to get their shit together, you know, but silently. That wasn't something that you were expressing to them. It was kind of just something that you were trying to see if they were even going to get the balls to do. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And my lovely Scorpio, my energy, when I started this reading, I was feeling chipper and excited, but now I'm kind of just low-key irritated with the energy of this reading. I definitely feel like I'm picking up that irritation from you. I feel like you're just completely fed up and not even focused on this other person anymore. Like, I feel like, yes, there is, you know, some subtle waiting, kind of just trying to see, you know, if this person is going to grow up at all. But other than that, I definitely feel completely frustrated with this other person, and it's not even my situation. All right, but moving on to clarify the Sun, we've got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment, Okay, the Queen of Cups is the empath of the tarot. She's in tune with her emotions and the emotions of everyone around her. All right, but I definitely feel like you walked away in search of your happiness, all right, and in search of your emotional fulfillment. The Queen of Cups is also here to symbolize you pouring all of your beautiful love, time, and energy back into yourself, all right, to, you know, make you happy. Oh my God. And then we got the King of Wands again. Okay. So I feel like this King of Wands is definitely representing your person. Okay. I feel like you never really stopped loving this person, but it feels like this person made you choose in between accepting less than what you deserve and loving yourself. So I definitely feel like you made the right decision when it came to separating yourself, withdrawing your energy to pour it into yourself. All right. I don't feel like you ever stopped, you know, desiring this person. It's just you are more important. All right. And next out, we've got the Strength card. All right. It definitely took a lot of strength to withdraw your energy. All right. But I definitely feel as if you doing so and pouring your love back into yourself, all right, and, you know, going after what makes you happy and following your heart to achieve whatever it is that you're desiring out of life, it's definitely made you stronger. All right. Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the Four of Swords. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Spirit, for that confirmation. So we've got the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is all about walking away from that which no longer serves you. Okay, so I feel as if, you know, walking away from this connection, walking away from the person who would not give you what you deserved, it definitely sent you on your healing journey with that Four of Swords. All right. This can also represent, because we do have free will, just because this person wants to begin again with you doesn't mean you have to. If you feel like this person has not been capable of changing their ways, then by all means, continue to release what's no longer serving you. All right. Spirit, let me have one more for that Eight of Cups. Let me have one more. Yikes. Okay. We have one more for that Eight of Cups, Spirit. Thank you. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So, my lovely Scorpio, if this person, when they come, you know, to express the truth, and when they come towards you to have this conversation and to inquire about giving it a second chance, all right, if you do not feel as if this person has learned their lesson, if you do not feel like this person has changed their ways, if you do not feel like you are going to be able to get exactly what it is that you want and deserve out of this connection, then let it go. All right. Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the Three of Swords and the mutual energy. Why is the Three of Swords in the mutual energy? All right. Oh, we've got a couple that flipped over inside the deck. Give me 1 second. Okay, typically I wouldn't accept this many because it is quite a lot, but we'll go ahead and see what Spirit wants to express. And then look, we've got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Right? So first out on the table, we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. All right. I love how it is directly underneath the Eight of Pentacles that we opened with, and it is in the opposite position. All right. So this lets me know that during the separation, you and this person have began to work on yourself, to focus on yourself. All right. And I say in this separation because the Three of Swords represents a painful loss or separation, but being that the High Priestess is out right after that Eight of Pentacles, this lets me know that in the silence, in, you know, your time apart, all right, you know, you haven't been communicating with each other because you've been working on yourself, working on your stability, working on, you know, your happiness. All right, working on healing. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, next out, we've got the Star. Speaking of healing, I love when Spirit just yells at me, I swear. So the Star is all about healing. It's about, you know, having hope and having faith and wishes being granted. But I definitely feel like in the silence, you guys have been trying to heal from this broken heart or this painful separation and or loss. And you've really been trying to focus on yourselves. All right, next out, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this lets me know that not only have you been focusing on yourself and working on yourself, but you've been working on your stability, you and this person. All right, you guys have been separately working on the important things. All right, the things that make us function correctly as human beings for other human beings. All right, next out, we've got the Empress. All right, I definitely feel like both you and your person have unconditional love for the other one. It's not that the love wasn't there. All right, it's just a matter of, you know, being treated with respect. Okay, the Empress is all about, you know, unconditional love. She's self-assured. She's content in her environment and in her current situation. She embodies all of the elements from the Queens of the Tarot. All right, but I definitely feel as if both you and your person have been silently trying to heal, focusing on yourself, focusing on your financial stability, and pouring love into yourselves. All right, in which will help you release any burdens or any trauma or pain from the past with the Ten of Wands. All right, next out, we've got the Knight of Wands. All right, it is in the mutual energy twice, but I definitely feel as if since this is all, you know, what's been going on in the silence and during the separation, all right, I definitely feel like both you and your person have been, you know, moving towards whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that your heart desires, as the Knight of Wands specifically focuses on passion and desire. All right, so I definitely feel as if both of you have been loving yourselves. All right, both of you have been working through issues from your past and or your childhood. All right, to basically become the best version of yourself. All right, so both you and your person have been pursuing your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations. All right, with the, oh Lord, with the Six of Wands coming out to close the clarification of the Three of Swords. Going from the Three of Swords to the Six of Wands is a beautiful energy, let me tell you. That means that pain that both of you guys felt when this connection ended, all right, you used it as fuel to, you know, bring in your manifestations, to achieve your goals and your aspirations, and to heal. All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify that Three of Pentacles. That is clarified by the Death card. All right, so I definitely feel as if you and your person have put an end to anything that was standing in the way of this connection being successful. All right, and being that it seems like it was a third-party situation, I mean, this could be both of you, this could be one of you. However, both of you are aware of that third-party situation. Again, whether that was a relationship, a job, some type of toxic or negative cycle that either one of you have been stuck in. Both of you are ready to end that, or both of you have ended that or like whatever that obstacle represents, there's been an end to that. All right, and it's been through working on yourselves, loving yourselves, focusing on your stability and healing. First out to clarify the Knight of Swords, we've got Temperance. All right, more energy in regards to patience, okay? So in terms of, you know, the conversation that will be had to clear the air, all right, Spirit is asking you to practice patience, okay? When this person comes to express their truth, Spirit wants you to be open to listening, all right? Be open to forgiveness, okay? But also this conversation will, you know, be healing, and it will restore a sense of balance back to this connection. All right, next out we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is luck is on your side in a nutshell. Whenever the Wheel of Fortune comes out, this is to symbolize, you know, first of all, this conversation that needs to be had, it's unavoidable. Okay, it's destined to happen. But I also feel like both you and your person would like to restore some sense of balance and heal this connection, because I feel like both of you, you know, both of you feel like this connection is potentially meant to be. Okay, Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the Knight of Wands. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. All right, so they will be coming to express that, you know, they were in some type of karmic situation with the Devil card, and that's why they could not commit. All right, the karmic situation, like I said, it could be negative thinking, it could be a job, it could be a person, maybe they were in a relationship and or married. All right, however it resonates for your situation, both you and your person are aware that in order to restore balance, in order to have the wheel start turning in favor of this connection, okay, the truth needs to come out about what either you or your person was dealing with in the past. Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the Moon. All right, so the Emperor came out. Now, the Emperor did land in this little funky horizontal position that we all love so much. All right, when it, for me as a reader, when it lands in the horizontal position, it's all about carrying the upright and the reversal meanings. All right, so I feel like your person, you know, what they were hiding was the simple fact that they couldn't be the person that you deserved for them to be in this particular connection, mainly because they were bound to something else in the past. All right, and that would be the reverse meaning of the Emperor, like not being able or not being ready to, you know, level up, not being ready to step into your power and take control or charge in a situation to, you know, bring it to where it's supposed to be. But in the upright, I definitely feel like they will be expressing that they are now ready. Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords? Thank you. So we've got the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is about being in a self-imposed entrapment, all right? For example, being stuck in fear, all right? Or feeling trapped in a karmic relationship or a karmic cycle, all right? So your person will be coming to express the emotions that they had beneath the surface in terms of this connection. They will also be coming forward to express, you know, why they couldn't essentially give you what you deserve. All right, they will be expressing what was keeping them bound and held back. Spirit, can we please clarify that Ace of Wands? All right, so the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is here to symbolize your person receiving that enlightenment. Your person had a shift in perspective, because the Hanged Man is all about, you know, hanging back and waiting for some type of enlightenment, okay, before making a move. So your person has had a change in perspective, okay. The Page of Swords is all about being inquisitive, being curious, okay, pretty much, you know, looking for answers, or, you know, trying to test the waters to see, you know, what's going on. I definitely feel like they've had a shift in perspective, All right. They've figured out, you know, what they wanted. All right. And what they want is this new beginning in love with you. We've got the Ace of Cups on top of the Ace of Wands. All right. With that Page of Swords, they could also be watching your social media at this time, kind of trying to figure out where you stand in terms of being open to this, you know, this re-spark, all right, or this, you know, renewal of love. They're trying to see if you're single. All right. They're trying to see if you would be interested in going down that road with them. With that Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles for me as a reader is all about being single and unbothered. All right. But I feel like they're just trying to see where you stand in terms of love. Like, would you even be open to giving them a second chance is what I'm hearing. Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Pentacles in this person's energy. The Nine of Swords. So I feel like they've gone through a lot. They've gone through a lot of stress and anxiety and sleepless nights. All right. Before they had this shift in perspective, before, you know, they figured out what they wanted. It was a battle with that Nine of Swords. All right. But it was definitely a battle that resulted in their personal growth. It resulted in them, you know, growing up and becoming mature. Spirit, can we have one more for that Nine of Swords? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Ooh, that's quite too many. All right. Spirit, let me just have one more, please, for the Nine of Swords. Thank you. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so they had to lose you in order to, you know, get their shit together. And that's what they've realized. They've realized that had they would not have lost you in the past, all right, it would have taken them longer to get to this point in maturity when it comes to love and matters of the heart. That Ten of Cups in the reverse is, you know, feeling unfulfilled emotionally. It's about, you know, what has the potential to be a soulmate or twin flame relationship not working out. All right. So I definitely feel like, you know, it stressed them out when they lost you. And that's what made them grow up. All right. We all have free will. I would never suggest that you go back to anything that's toxic or go back to anyone who cannot give you what you deserve, my lovely Scorpio. You are good enough. You deserve everything that you want in a person, in a relationship. All right. So when this person comes back to clear the air with you and to express their truth, if you get the slightest wind of bullshit, run for the hills, because we don't have time as adults to be dealing with people who are still stuck in a mind frame of an adolescent. I'll just put it that way. All right. So if you do not, you know, physically see their growth, there's nothing wrong with telling them, hey, I love you, but I'm going to have to love you at a distance. All right. And I definitely feel like they are afraid of you rejecting them. All right. But that's just a pill they're going to have to swallow if, you know, that's what it boils down to. They do owe you some type of apology, even though it's not here in their energy. The Page of Cups did not come out. I definitely feel like because they will be expressing whatever this situation was from the past, they will definitely apologize. All right. Some type of communication and the answers that you need are coming. All right. My lovely Scorpio, I'm sending you so much love and light and so many hugs. All right. Do keep in mind that healing was at the bottom of the numerology deck today. So do know that this was something that you had to go through to grow and to heal from anything that was triggering and hindering you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and begin to close your reading by getting you some Oracle of the Unicorns. Spirit, what do my lovely Scorpios need to know in regards to this love connection? What will be the final outcome What do they need to keep in mind? And what words of advice do you have? All right, let me have one more, Spirit. Uno más, uno más. Thank you. And I've been talking about personal growth this whole reading. I love it. So first out on the table, we've got innocence. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. All right. So I feel like this card is here to pretty much say, you know, indulge in what makes you feel good and stay away from what does not. Okay. Nurture yourself and love yourself first. All right. But also be brave and courageous, as children just inherently are. Be brave and courageous when it comes to giving love a chance, only if it feels right. All right. Last but not least, we've got growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. All right. I definitely feel as if this is Spirit pretty much giving confirmation to the simple fact that, you know, this situation was something that both of you had to go through in order to grow spiritually and as a person. All right. And again, if you don't see this growth in this person when they come asking you for a second chance, okay, run for the hills. Don't settle for less. All right. My lovely Scorpios, I'm going to close out your reading by getting you some handy dandy initial letters out of my Scrabble bag. If you don't see your initials here, that doesn't mean it's not your reading. That just means Spirit wants those people to pay close attention to the messages that I've provided. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Yep, first out on the table, we've got the letter A. Next out, we've got the letter R. We've got the letter O. We've got another R. Whoa, we've got another O. We've got the letter U. We've got another U. And last but not least, we've got the letter B. All right, my lovely Scorpio, I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, hit like. If you're new here, hit subscribe. All right, leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. The positive energy and feedback that you leave me, it means the world to me. You guys have no idea. But most importantly, with all the bullshit out there going on in the world right now, please stay safe, stay blessed, be the best version of yourselves, and I will see you guys next time.